In the next few minutes, I am going to share with you how to flip the script and live an extraordinary life. And sis, if you don't remember anything I say to you over the next few minutes, I want you to remember these three things. Write this down: decision, determination, and discipline. Decision, determination, and discipline. And you must remember this because in order for you to go to the next level, in order for you to set your path in a new direction, in order for you to correct past mistakes, in order for you to change your life, in order for you to flip the script, sis, you have to master decision, determination, and discipline. In economics, the cycle of poverty is a set of factors or events by which poverty, once started, is likely to continue unless there is outside intervention. And some of you may not have poverty pockets, but you have poverty mindsets, meaning you have what Joyce Myers would call stinking thinking. And I know a whole lot of folks that have a whole lot of money, but at the end of the day, they have not mastered decision, determination, and discipline, and still they are living in poverty. But you are listening to me today because you want to flip the script. And I have a mission. I came to intervene. I came to be the catalyst. I came to be the outside intervention to break the cycle of poverty in your life, in your mindset, in your pockets. But here's the deal, sis. Nothing just happens. And if you want to get to the next level in your business, if you want to change your financial picture, if you want to have a better relationship with God, in your family, in your marriage, it doesn't just happen. Here's the deal. Nothing just happens. It catapults from the decisions you make and the determination you have and the discipline that you cultivate. Other than that, nothing just happens. And there's this one thing that I love about life, and I love about being human, and I love about living in the grand old United States is that you have the option to change. You can put your hand on yourself and say, sis, you got options. Everything is subject to change. Sis, you can defeat the odds that sometimes seem like they are against you. You can draw greatness to you. You can change your situation. You have everything inside of you that you need in order to make it. And because nothing in life just happens, you have got to do some things. And the first thing that you have to do is master the art of making decisions. And it is said that adults make more than 35,000 decisions a day. Wow, that's a whole lot of decision making to go through. And they range from the simple decisions like what should I wear and how should I comb my hair to the more impactful decisions of how do I get to the next level of my career and my life? How do I do life different? And for the purposes of this conversation, I want to simplify this for us today and say that there are two main decisions that you must make in order to go to the next level, in order to set your path in a new direction, in order to correct past mistakes, in order to change your life, in order to flip the script. You must decide. Number one, what you will be, do, become. And number two, what you will not be, do, and become. And it doesn't matter what level of life you are on, what mistakes you have made. You don't need a college degree. You don't need a new set of skill sets just yet. Everything will pivot from those two decisions. What will you be, do, become? And what will you not be, do, and become? Listen, in 1985, I was a 16-year-old child. And I joined the statistics of teenage pregnancy. See, I had made a decision that I wanted to do life my way. I wanted to be free and I wanted to do what I wanted to do. But the decision that I forgot to make was, what did I not want to be? What will I not do? What will I not become? Sometimes your decisions will include what you do not want as well as what you do want to manifest in your life. If you want to fix your life mistakes, you've got to decide, this is the result that I want to have in my life, and this is the results I do not want to have in my life. But since everything in life is subject to change, I had options. Somebody say, sis, you got options. See, when I was 16, and even though I had messed up, I still had a desire to do something, to be something other than I was doing and becoming. I had a desire to change. And you may have had some undesirable results manifesting in your life right now, but it's subject to change. You can flip the script today, right now, not one day, but today. And so I was pregnant, a 16-year-old, with a new set of decisions that had to be made. And the major decision was this: will I follow the status quo of pregnant teens and have more children and get on welfare and, you all know the story, not graduate or get a GED, live poor for the rest of my life? That was a decision I could make. Or could I choose to make lemonade out of the lemons I had grown in my own garden? To change or not to change? That sometimes is the decision. And no matter who you are right now and what you have become, what past mistakes you have made, what have brought you to this place, you must make a decision to change, to go to the next level. It all starts with a decision. In order to make a decision, you got to have goals, because sisters, nothing just happens. You have to want it to happen. Write this down. I want you to make 2 columns on a piece of paper. And on one column, you can give it labels such as, this is what I want to happen. This is what I want to see that manifests in my life. And this, in the second column, this is what I do not want. This is what I have right now that I do not want. This is what I do not want manifesting in my life. And every time you think of something new, write it in the columns and keep it in front of you, because nothing just happens. For me, I was pregnant and I didn't want to see any more children coming from me until I was married and 18. And I wanted to have a good job and I wanted to own a home before I was 30 years old. I didn't know how I was going to get there, seeing as how now I'm 16 and pregnant, but I knew it was possible. And I had an inner decision made of what I will be and what I will not be. But sisters, let me share with you this riddle, and some of you may know it quite well. There were 3 frogs sitting on a log, and one frog decided to jump off the log. How many frogs were left? And if you guessed 3, that is exactly right. Why? Because just because the frog decided to jump doesn't mean it actually did it. It is possible for you to decide that you want something and never achieve it. It is possible that you can set yourself to go on a different path and never take it. It is possible that you can start a new business and never really launch it. It is possible that you can write a book and never publish it. It is possible that you can create a spending plan and never follow it. It is possible that you could never reach your full potential. It's possible. And just because I have the desire to be something, to do something different, doesn't mean I had taken the action to do that. As a matter of fact, the truth is, I sat on the log with the three frogs, me, the frogs, and my decisions and desires, and I was not taking any action towards the decision I made. And how many of you know that stagnant water still stinks? And so in the stagnancy season, I developed other destructive behaviors that were not leading me up to the goal that I said that I wanted, of not being a statistic, getting a good job, and getting a home before I was 30. But no, they were leading me to the one thing that I said that I didn't want manifesting in my life. And again, I had to make a decision. But this time, decision was coupled with what I learned, the second point, determination. Sisters, you've got to be determined to see the desired result. You've got to be determined, and determination looks like something. Determination, it looks like action. Determination, it looks like courage. Determination, it looks like tenacity. Determination, it looks like change. Determination, it looks like planning. It looks like being strategic. It looks like something, sis. What is your determination looking like today? If it doesn't look like something, it's not determination. It's still indecision and desire mode. And eventually I figured out that my decision had to be coupled with determination. And now with decision and determination working together with me, I moved from New York City to Seattle because I had goals that I must achieve. And I was determined to see it manifest. And I had to get closer to the goal. So I had to move in order for that to happen. And with the favor of God, I got a good job. See, things start to line up when you are working together with decision and determination. And now we're moving in concert with each other. But there was one thing I had to learn along the way. And this is my final point. I had to learn discipline. See, I had made the decision and I had the determination, but I kept cutting off my own self with the lack of discipline. See, I learned really quickly that the more money you make, the more money you will spend. And I had to discipline myself so that I could get that house by the time I was 30. And with the disciplining of my spending plans and this disciplining of credit management and the discipline of getting to work on time and doing my job and learning how to be professional, because remember, I was a teenager from New York City who still spoke like one. But with decision and determination and discipline, now I had weapons in my arsenal, and I was able to achieve my career and get paid more money. And guess what? I moved into the home at the age of 29. Whew, I had made it to that goal, and the cycle continues. Because as I moved in, I knew this is where I was going to stay. See, I had dreams when I was that teenager in Brooklyn. And I now could see that using decision, determination, and discipline, it would help me to get there. And I moved from that house, rented it out, and moved into a brand spanking, freshly, newly built, had to pick options type of a home. And then I bought my sister a home. And then I bought a rental, a triplex. Don't you tell me that you can't flip the script, sis. Everything is subject to change. You've got to put feet to your faith. and you can do it. You have everything that you need inside of you in order to do it. You don't have to live in a society where you stay as you are. You don't live in a culture that demands that you stay as you are. You are subject to change. Put feet to your faith. Move with decision, determination, and discipline, and you will go in the direction that you choose. You will flip the script. Hi, I'm Tesha D. Colston, a pregnant teenager who flipped the script. And I empower women to break the cycle of poverty, one woman at a time.